below, hoisted sail, and stood out to sea. The Moors who had been left in the boat were speedily cut adrift, much to their amazement, for it so happened that none of the pirates had stayed on board. No doubt they were eager to find a safe hiding place for their plunder, and thinking the bark still quite secure till morning, took no further heed of the matter. A few days later the San Antonio arrived at Gibraltar, where full particulars of the outrage were furnished to the authorities. Space will not admit of details being given of the attacks on the Spanish bark Goleta, the Portuguese bark Rosita Faro, the British felucca Joven Enrique, and other vessels. It should be mentioned, however, that several famous and foreign sailing yachts upon various occasions have had remarkably narrow escapes from being captured by these sea ruffians. It is sincerely to be hoped that the Sultan of Morocco is carrying out his task in such a manner as will induce the inhabitants of the Riff Coast to follow some occupation in future which is more likely to be appreciated by those who have to navigate vessels in the Mediterranean. Previous to stern measures being taken by the Sultan, it was not at all uncommon for his envoys to the native tribes, for the purpose of obtaining the release of captives, to be received with derision. Often, too, they were maltreated to such an extent that they were glad to escape with their lives. Some of the neighboring tribes continually endeavored to purchase captives for the pleasure of killing them, but it is satisfactory to learn that no sales are recorded, as the anticipated ransom was always largely in excess of the sums offered by the bloodthirsty natives. End of Chapter 19. End of Great Pirate Stories by Various. Edited by Joseph Louis French. Recording by James Christopher. Phoenix, Arizona, December 2008.